What's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to be restoring my headlights on my Corolla today. I showed you guys in one of my other videos how the headlights are like cracking and peeling already. And like this is happening. I do not know what is actually happening. The clear coat is just like cracking away and it's already turning all yellow and everything like that. So I'm going to try to wet sand all these from a rough grit all the way up to like 2000 grit, and then I ordered a can of this 2K clear. Everybody says that is a really good clear coat for something like this because it has a hardener in it, which will definitely take all the beating and everything like that on these headlights from them being, especially being in the front of the car. And I mean, from afar, the headlights look great, but like I said, you get up close, you can see all the cracking and it's somewhat yellow. I mean, I bet you if I let these go for another like 6 months, they would be like completely yellow. I mean, I've literally only had these on the car for, I don't know, about 6-7 months or something like that. So it's just what happens when you buy those cheap Chinese aftermarket parts. So everybody knows that they don't come with a really good clear coat at all. So let's start prepping this, sanding it, and getting it ready for paint. For anyone wondering why I put the tape around here is because I'm going to do the majority of the sanding and everything on the car while they're just bolted on there. So I just taped off around all the paint and everything like that, so I do not hit the sandpaper on the paint and scratch up the bumper and everything like that even more. Try to keep it a little cleaner too. So that's why I taped around here, because I do plan on taking these off the car. So when I clear coat them, I don't have to worry about any overspray or anything like that. It'll be a lot easier just painting them on the table or whatever like that. So let's hop in and start wet sanding. I started with just like a normal Scotch-Brite pad to get rid of the majority of the stuff and try to get in the corners as good as possible. And then I went to 400 grit, 800 grit, and then 2000. So at this point now, the headlights are pretty hazy. They're ready to get polished up. And you can really tell if your headlights are ready to get polished up is if you can get them wet and they look super clear. That means you're practically already there. So all we got to do is just get some polishing compound and then polish these headlights out as good as we can. We will give them a good clear coat and they'll be like brand new. And when I go to polish these out, I'm just going to be using some Meguiar's Ultimate Compound as well as just like a brand new microfiber sponge or whatever to scrub this on. I'm not going to be using a machine or anything like that. I don't have anything small enough easily to do a headlight. So I'm just going to do all of this by hand, and might take me a little longer, but it's going to be a lot easier to get into the corners and stuff like that. So let's do that real quick. Alright guys, so this is the side that I already polished out everything with the compound. And this is the side that all I've done is 2000 grit sandpaper, so that's pretty much what it's going to look like. It came out pretty good. I mean, I might have to do a little bit more polishing in the corner here when I take them off. But I'm going to polish this one up and then we'll take them off the car. Also too, I hope the paint goes down, or the clear coat goes down pretty good, because right now, I mean, it's not raining right now, but it was raining earlier today, and it's kind of like cloudy and overcast, which is good because it's not going to be as hot, but it's kind of humid out here. I don't know, last time I looked it was like 75% humidity now, so we'll hope that once we get ready the humidity will drop just a little bit and the clear coat will want to stick good. Alright guys, so I'm getting ready to spray these down with some clear coat. Again, I've never used this 2K clear coat. I know everybody says it's really good clear coat, but I know it's a two-part thing where you gotta press the button on the bottom. So, but first it says to shake it up good for 2 minutes, and then I gotta activate it with that, and then shake it up for another 2 minutes, and then we can spray it. Alright, so I pressed the button on the bottom. It is very hard to press, so you gotta press very hard. And now I'm gonna shake it up for another 2 minutes. Okay guys, so this is after my second coat and it's looking okay. I already kind of had a failed attempt at the first one, or the first time I tried to spray it. you guys probably already saw that. I had to quickly wipe it off with some rubbing alcohol or some solvent to get rid of it as soon as possible, because it just clouded up super quick. So I'm doing very thin coats on here, which on camera looks really good, but there's, I don't know if you guys can see it or not, there's quite a bit of orange peel, so I might have to wet sand these in the future, but they're looking okay after 2 thin coats. I'm gonna keep going, doing maybe 2 more thin coats, and I'm applying these every 5 to 10 minutes or so. That's when it dries, but it's just the humidity right now. I think I looked at my phone and it shows like 80% humidity, so it's really, that's pretty high for, especially doing clear coat like this. It's very high. So you usually want to do painting and all this stuff like between like 30 and 50 humidity, 30 to 50% humidity. So, but they look, like I said, they look really good on the camera, but I know in real life they're kind of orange peely, so probably in a later video I'll probably do that. But alright, so I finally got both of them all polished up, and I'd say they look pretty damn good. I wouldn't say they're brand new, but they look pretty close to being like a brand new headlight. So, especially from where I came from to what they look like now. I know one of them was very orange and had all those little hatch marks or like crosses of the clear coat breaking. But alright, let's pull the car back in and put these on. I don't know, what do you guys think? What the car looks like with no headlights? It looks very interesting. Kind of looks aggressive because it's all like blacked out over there, but you can kind of see the intake tubing and everything like that. But, alright, let's put these headlights back on. Alright guys, so I finally got the headlights installed and they look amazing. I ended up wet sanding them and polishing them up pretty good. So, I mean, they're not perfect, but they look way better than what they did at the beginning. So, I mean, this was the one that was kind of turning yellow and all had the like hatches on it and everything like that. There's still some orange peel, but it looks way better. So alright guys, so with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe down below. Also, don't forget to smash that like button, and I'll see you guys next time.